Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Willie.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Jacob. What's happening?
I was waiting for Willie to do his whole spiel.
Oh, promote my show, The Spooky Show, on iTunes now? It's not on iTunes. I don't know why I said that. It's on YouTube. Everyone go watch my show on YouTube so I can quit this job and, you'd never have to hear from me again. It'd be awesome.
First of all, there's no world in which they would never have to hear from you again.
Well, no, if you subscribe and just mute me. Honestly, if you're pissed off that I'm in the Drawfee feed, then just subscribe and mute me because then you'll never see me again. Anyway, today we're doing Steven Universe lyrics.
Yeah.
Because a lot of you were requesting it because I requested it.
Yeah, the suggestion comes from Willie first and then a bunch of people afterwards.
I just want to be loved.
Yep.
So I like their music, and they have some fun lyrics, and I want to preface this by saying there's a lot of love for these songs, and so your favorites might not get picked. I picked ones that are fun to draw, I think.
That's good.
But they are my favorites, so screw all you.
They're good songs. We all enjoy them. I hope I do a good rendition of whatever lyric I get.
And this is for Willie. It's not for you.
Yeah, this is an episode just for Willie.
Everything's for Willie. This is why people don't like me. Okay, the first lyric is,
Yeah.
I know I'm not that tall. I know I'm not that smart. But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me finish.
I know I'm not
that tall. I know I'm not that smart.
But let me drive my van into your heart. Let me drive my van into your heart.
That was beautiful, you guys.
Yeah, I think this is the first song that was ever the original song. It's certainly the first song on the CD after.
Yeah, Tom Sharpling does a good sing in it.
He does. He sounds so schlubby. It's very weird. I've never listened to his podcast, but I've heard he's very not like Greg in actual life.
No.
Did you say he sounds schlubby?
He sounds schlubby.
What's a schlubby sound? What's a schlubby sound?
Well, let me just do my best Sharpling impression.
Let's hear it.
Steven? Hey, Steven. Steven, it's me, your dad. I live in a van.
I
live in a
not
van,
at all what he
Steven.
sounds like.
No, that's what he sounds like. That's
he
pretty
sounds
good.
like a real sweet man.
Gregory Universe.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're off to a good start.
Well,
I'm happy with this. Yeah.
Let's discuss Steven Universe.
Okay.
I think I was introduced to it by you, Nathan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nathan Universe.
It was me.
Nathan.
It's all my fault.
I started watching it because of Nathan, too.
Yeah.
I haven't started watching it.
It's because Julia is not a sucker for peer pressure like the rest of you guys.
Me.
It's because Julia puts no stock into Nathan's opinions.
As she shouldn't.
I'm just very lazy with media.
Julia's too busy building a boat.
Yeah, she's too busy building a physical boat to watch Steven Universe. You can
could
do both,
I was
Julia.
about to say I could do both. I don't know what's stopping me.
If it was a good boat, it'd have a TV in it. Just saying.
I
Think
mean, you
about
make a
that.
fair
Oh,
point.
dang, have you
Yeah.
considered that?
I have
You
not
should-
thought about putting electronics on my canoe.
Uh-huh.
Well-
that's why you gotta ask Willie for some
That's why you're not making the big bucks.
crack open the brain bank and let the juices fill out.
Let the juices fill out?
English is
Willie,
my
I think you cracked open the brain too much.
Yeah.
English is
You gotta put
not
some
my
juice
best language.
back into the brain bank.
Looking at this picture, it seems as though you're drawing Greg.
I did, yeah.
Looking at him, you have a much better head of hair, but it reminds me your temperaments are very similar.
I don't have a child, but I like to think that if I did, I'd be able to sort of reconcile the fact that I lived in a van with also still being a good parent, which Greg manages to do.
I could absolutely see you living in a van.
Oh, God, just by
That
choice.
would not be surprising at all.
I feel like that's your life goal. Also, I just want to point out you don't have a child that you know of.
Oh, okay.
Willie has news for you.
Wait a minute.
Daddy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Daddy.
No,
Hi,
God.
Daddy.
I was Willie's dad the whole time.
Failed as a father.
I
I'm
can't
a-
believe we're on the first drawing and I've been uncomfortable more than once.
Oh, mommy.
No!
Oh,
Oh, no!
That doesn't track.
It doesn't track. How did that happen?
This is a horrible revelation.
I'm from the future. That's why I'm grown
oh,
up.
I see. Okay,
Am
so
I related to you at all, or was I
No,
not involved?
fuck off. That's why I don't like you.
Because I'm not your family?
Yeah, I like my family. My family's
Willie,
good.
it's your father speaking. Please stop revealing family secrets.
Wait, so Julia's the dad?
yeah,
Yeah.
Julia's the dad, and I'm also the dad.
Mm.
You know, there are people in the Drawfee fandom that track the familial relationships that we've claimed to have with one another,
Oh,
and they don't
really?
make any sense.
Well,
No.
this is gonna blow
Everyone
them
is
up.
everyone's dad and everyone's mom.
Mm.
I'm
We're all
simultaneously dad and mom.
yeah. You're like what, a shitty kid and also
Yeah.
a monster mom?
Yeah, because I'm Nathan's shitty kid, but I'm also the monster mom, and I'm also draw dad.
You're also the draw dad.
Mm.
Yeah.
So very confusing family tree we've got going
And Nathan's
on.
like a dad and an uncle.
Yeah,
Is Drawdad supposed to be like Crawdad?
I'm
No.
a crawdad.
You're
Sure.
a Crawdaddy?
I'm
Daddy?
a crawdaddy.
Crawdaddy Julia?
I hate the word daddy so much.
Daddy. I'm
Don't.
sorry. Well, Grandpappy? Grandpappy Julia?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it over daddy.
Okay.
So Nathan,
Yeah.
he's driving a van literally into a heart.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is what we're getting at
That's. I thought maybe I'd try and do some like Steven Universe fan art, which is why I actually drew Greg. But then I remembered I didn't know what the van looked like off the top of my head, and I thought like, oh, I could put like a rose quartz there for him to be sort of like driving to. But then I thought that's not what people come here for. They're not here for good drawings.
here. No, they don't want your.
They're here for a good time.
They're here for a good time. They're here to party, Nathan.
They're here to party.
They're here to throw down.
So he's driving his van into a heart, and you know something's gonna happen.
Yep, something certainly is gonna happen.
He asked for permission.
Is it a big heart or a small van?
Well, no, because he's not that tall,
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and he's not that smart.
and he's not that smart.
So maybe he shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
He's a
thinking-
tiny idiot.
He's thinking, hmm?
there you go.
Is this? Yeah,
This can't be right.
this can't be right. This can't be right is the caption for this image.
Do you caption your images, all of them? Do they all have secret captions?
They all have secret captions. Sometimes I reveal what the caption is. Sometimes I don't. This one I chose to reveal.
Have you ever done a Drawfee caption contest? That'd be fun.
We did one time, like a long time ago. It was just me and Caldwell. We did, and we got some really fun captions. But maybe we should bring that back,
Yeah.
and it'll be your idea this time.
Yes, everything's my idea.
Great.
Daddy.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I'm
didn't-
done. I'm done. This is what's happening. Greg is driving his van into a giant heart. It's gonna be gross. That's another possible caption for this.
It's gonna be gross.
It's gonna be gross, or this was a bad idea. Either way, Steven Universe is a good show. Someone else draw something.
Let's go. What's my lyric?
Don't ever talk to me like that again.
Guys, Willie's getting too big for his
Don't
britches.
ever talk to me like that
Everybody here
again.
needs bigger britches.
Your lyric is, I had to use you to make me feel strong, but I don't care about that now. I see a tower built out of my mistakes, and it all comes crashing down.
That's just like some real ass lyrics.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's real pretty.
So can I get that one more time?
I had to use you to make me feel strong, but I don't care about that now.
Mm-hmm.
I see a tower built out of my mistakes, and it all comes crashing down.
Okay, I got it.
Is there something I can't do? Is there something I can't do? Can I make it up to you? It's a very pretty song.
Yeah.
So I think what's happening here,
Uh-huh.
because I've watched a good bit of Steven Universe, but not all of it,
Uh-huh.
and not recently, and I haven't listened to the soundtrack ever, which is probably my own mistake.
Uh-huh.
It is.
A tower built of your
this
mistakes.
can be so many things right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
seeing
it's
a
a-
lot of lumps.
It's a torso.
Okay, good.
I'm
What?
thinking like, he used you to make him strong. He's talking about steroids.
Okay.
And then the tower of his mistakes is the horrible muscle tower he has since become.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it is Amethyst singing this song.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's
Well, I'm doing an interpretation here,
Sure.
Nathan. It's not really about the actual
Right.
no.
Fair enough.
the actual thing.
Okay.
It's more about being a muscle tower.
Jacob, I would like to inform you that that is in fact too many abs.
Well, not if you've been taking steroids. Do you not?
Those are abs. I thought you were drawing a jellyfish.
Well, he said torso.
I said torso. Here we
there,
go.
See, there are the
There are the
nips.
nips. Yeah.
Nippies.
There's the nips.
Nippy
And so it's
nips.
just
It's
like
not
abs.
a Jacob unless there are nips.
And then what I actually want to do here is like, let's get some perspective.
Oh yeah, some dramatic
So we can see that like,
it's going all the way.
it's
up.
going all the way down.
Oh, it's going down. Okay.
So we're like up at the top of this tower.
Oh wow.
So this is like kind of curving all the way down here, and this is all muscles all the way down.
This is my favorite song, "Steroids to Heaven."
Steroids to heaven.
I thought I fired you last episode.
Yeah, I came back.
Oh,
So,
You
like-
can't
damn it.
fire me. I'm your father.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Please forgive me.
I forgive you, son.
Aw.
So like down here, you can see there's like a cityscape,
This tower is all.
and
It's
like,
just all
Yeah, he's
abs.
way above the whole thing.
It's
There's,
like-
some forest, some
That
landscape.
sucks. You know, like when you go into the wrong building, you get the address wrong by like one digit, and then you end up in this ab building. And you're like, I was just looking for the bathroom,
Yeah, and then next
And
thing
then
you know, you're part of the Tower of Abs.
and then the next thing you know, you've been absorbed.
You've been absorbed.
God damn it, Daddy.
Julian just let out the longest exhale.
I want to say, I feel like, you can tell, like, certain things, and you're like, oh, I see the inspiration from where this artist came from.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, I think your nipples are heavily inspired by cow and chicken.
I could see that.
Oh yeah.
Those
They're
are very
like cow and
cow and
chicken.
chicken-esque nipples.
Or like Ren and Stimpy-esque.
Yeah, which was just cow and chicken, but
Yeah.
better.
But first,
Yeah. It's kind of got a genie-ish vibe, too.
I wonder.
He kind of looks like a character out of Arms.
He kind of does.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the horror out early in this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I'm
Make it so
gonna
that I don't have to.
save Julia the effort. This fella done goofed it, and it's just a lesson to you. It's what I like about Steven Universe is that it teaches you a lesson
That you shouldn't do steroids.
that you shouldn't do steroids because you'll become a towering muscle obelisk.
I want to say I've been doing steroids for years, and I can't recommend them higher.
Okay.
I need like more shoulder
Oh,
Mhm.
boy.
and neck muscles.
You need to get that trapezius in.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of those.
A
Got so many
trapezius?
trapezius.
He's got trapeziuses for days.
Trapezius.
Trapezius is the muscle that starts halfway down your neck and connects to your shoulder blades.
It's the one that like the big muscle men. It looks just like their heads coming out of their torso, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like they've sunken into a pillow.
it removes your whole neck.
Jacob, this is so upsetting.
It's-
This is really like usually we wait until Julia to get the really upsetting image.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling a little sassy today, Nathan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we have like a
boy.
Greek mythological kind of like story of caution.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This man is cursed.
This
to
is
be
a
like
cautionary
This
tale.
is the Greek story of Trapezius. This is where that name came
Yeah.
from. Trapezius. Honestly, if I ever get rich enough to have a butler, I'm gonna name him Trapezius.
You're gonna
You're gonna
name
name
him?
him?
Because you do get to rename your butler when you get.
I don't know the rules of butlering.
Sir, my name is Jim. Not anymore.
No, first question on your interview. Are you okay with being known only as Trapezius from now on?
Wait, Willie, would you get a little butler? That's another Steven Universe reference.
I got it. I
I'm-
got it.
I'm missing all of these. So thank you for pointing them out.
It makes me very concerned that I am of your loins, Nathan.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of why I wasn't planning on having the kids because I didn't want to put anyone through that.
Yeah.
But again, time travel.
Time
Time
tramble.
tramble makes fools of us
Time
all.
travel
Nathan.
shenanigans.
Time travel shenanigans will get you in the end. You got to be very careful with that.
Oh, is that his big pill bottle?
Oh God, I thought it was mayonnaise, and I was like, why does he have mayonnaise?
Yeah, it's mayo.
Oh boy, Trapezius loves his mayo.
He loves mayo.
Oh, the steroids were mayo the whole time.
Yeah, he thought it was steroids.
Jacob, this looks almost like it doesn't even look like your art style anymore. I feel like a demon has come into your body and drawn this for you.
This is really a departure, and
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Although I do have one request.
Yeah.
Can you close that one ab that's just hanging out?
Hmm.
You have one ab that's just
Oh,
closed.
yeah.
That's called his
Yes,
trapezius
thank you. Now
heel.
it's okay.
Now it's normal.
Now
This
it's
is his
normal.
butt, by the way. I don't know if that was clear.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Make him
alright.
fart. That'll.
I make
Make it
everyone
clear.
fart,
Get
and
it
I'm not
too?
going to do it this time. This is not a crude show for delinquents.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Daddy. Don't punish me.
There's so many daddies here.
This is a case of too many daddies. I
Too
tell you
many
what.
Daddies.
Too Many Daddies would be a good show.
Too many daddies is also a great board game name.
Oh, Too Many Daddies.
Too many.
It's just
daddies.
seeing who can like stay playing the game without getting creeped out for the longest.
I lose every time round
Hi,
one.
Daddy.
Yeah, you just
Nope,
Everyone
hate it.
loses.
Nope, I'm out. I lose. Can I leave? Please.
Roll
did
the
we-
dice, Daddy.
Bubble.
Was I a bad boy, Daddy?
I
Don't.
I hate that
don't.
every
Well,
time.
that's just how I play to
Jacob.
win. Oh, nippies, nippy nips.
Steven Universe is
Human
such a good
nips.
show, and I feel like every time we do it, we end up drawing something just awful.
Nathan, it's not awful. This is reality, okay?
This is reality.
Face the ugliness that is reality and know that we can do better. We don't have to have this fate because of me, because I was brave enough to talk about it on the program. And also, I'm done. Can I stop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
please stop. This is the first time I've ever been, like, relieved that Julia's about to draw.
I'm scared, Daddy.
Please take this from me.
All right, Grandpa Julia. Your lyric is one that I feel like there would be riots if we didn't include in the episode. So,
Okay.
Your lyric is, all I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
All I want to be is someone who gets... No, not that part. I just couldn't... It's a hard song not to sing.
It really gets in there.
It's a real good one.
Okay. So all I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
Yeah.
A giant woman.
And I think that's also true, like Willie saying that to you as well. Like all he wants to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
I would love that. I feel like if Julia sprouted up and became some sort of Godzilla-type monster and just, like, wreaked havoc over Tokyo, I would love it. Because I feel like that's how world peace starts.
I would be on board with that. I think the Drawfee fandom would all be like, yas.
Yas, queen.
Yas,
you know that you
Julia.
is a really good impersonation of the Drawfee fandom.
Well, that's an impersonation of the Drawfee fandom if they saw Julia turn into a giant woman.
Based on our experience in Austin, there would be a lot of just crying, just happy crying taking place.
Yeah, we've learned that people weep when they see Julia.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is something that we learned, and I can't wait for them to see me be a giant woman.
Yay.
I don't think
just
they could handle it.
The tears of joy that would happen, I think, would
There'd
be
be
insurmountable.
Just so much of you
Yeah.
to appreciate and
like
enjoy.
she's doing it. She accomplished her goal. If she can do it, we can do it. I feel so motivated.
We can all be a giant woman.
We can all be a giant woman.
Mm.
Look at that inspirational woman go.
Is this a well?
It's a well.
So wishing well. Catch up.
Sometimes I think about what if this is the first episode of Drawfee someone's watching.
It's also the last.
I hope to God it's not.
Well, if you've made it this far, we should give them something to latch on to.
Okay. Can I list some runner-up lyrics in my mind
Yeah,
that,
go
that I
for
think
it.
would have been fun to do?
No, so we'll save them for the next episode. then
Oh,
we'll do
fair
those
enough,
on.
fair enough. Okay, yeah.
Why don't we just? How about everyone say their favorite song, which will probably just be me and Nathan because Jacob doesn't really know the soundtrack that well.
I was excluded from that.
Well, because you've
entirely.
been talking about how you don't watch the damn show, Julia.
It's true.
Do you have a favorite song?
The theme.
Oh, the theme is good.
It
yeah.
is very good. You know what song I really like is
What?
the "Here Comes a Thought."
Yes.
I think that's a very pretty song. It's good
it's nice.
to listen to when you get thoughts.
Yes.
Like when I think about Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
That is a thought that might alarm you.
Uh-huh.
It alarms me.
Someone said,
And how it harms me.
and how it harms me.
I like
Daddy, I'm here.
I like Steven and the Stevens and also Steven and the Crystal Gems. I like the two-parter. I like that one a lot.
There's,
I think, Nathan, Steven and the Stevens was one that you showed me before I started watching the show, and that was the one that did it for me. That was the one that I saw it, and I thought it was so funny, and I was like, all right, you got me.
that
You got me, Yaffy.
that I do like also it. I think that's where when I was like, oh, this show's something special is when it just ends with him like singing a really happy song about like watching himself die
Yeah.
and creating an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, cool. Cool.
By the way, don't go back in time or you'll destroy yourself.
That's true.
That was the lyric I was I was hoping for.
Having gone back in time myself
Yeah,
to see what a daddy
Yeah.
I have,
Uh-huh.
I'm destroyed.
So Willie's from the future. This
I'm
is
from the future. This
canon.
is canon. Write it down. Wikipedia page it.
Well, if you're from the future, why don't you, like, know more?
Because I'm stupid. Because I'm Nathan's son.
Jacob, are you saying only knowledgeable people can time travel? That's
I mean, I imagine if he had the wherewithal to come back in time,
Hmm.
maybe he would have like a reason for it. Maybe he'd have some future knowledge that would save us from a terrible fate.
Nah, bitch. I'm just chilling.
He's
So I
not
guess-
out to save the world, all right?
He's
I
he's in
I
it
mean,
for
like,
Willie.
it's shitty now. It just gets shittier and shittier. I came back to, like, on vacation to enjoy myself in 2016. What year is it?
of all the times to come back to 2016 to 2018.
Is it-
Oof.
Is it 2018?
It
It's
is
2018.
2018.
I just lost 2 years of my life.
You did.
Oh,
Stop
damn.
time traveling, dude. You're losing it.
Oh, damn.
Oh boy.
A giant woman.
Julia, is this you and Willie hanging out?
It's not.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
kind of looks like it.
Oh,
Julia would
Oh.
never.
I could do that.
it's okay.
I think
I
you
could
did
do that.
I feel like she doesn't want to look at me after all the times I've said daddy.
I kind of. That's kind of true.
I have black hair.
You do. I do know that much about you.
Black hair.
Jacob.
That's
Okay, there you
Willie.
go. Okay, now this is me. There you go. There's the only difference.
Some
Yay.
earring.
Yeah.
Yeah, different nose.
Okay.
Yep.
And now a thinking. Here comes a thought, right?
Okay. Yep. I'm getting in there.
Nathan, I hate you more with every passing day.
Wow.
Willie, it's perfectly normal for boys your age to lash out at their parents.
my daddy.
I'm just,
You are my daddy.
I just want you to know that whatever you do, I still love you and am proud of you.
Willie, if I was a giant woman,
Mm-hmm.
how would you use that to your advantage?
I already. I mean, like. Do I like have dominion over you, or is it you just
I mean,
larger?
you're my friend, so I'd probably like do you a favor.
So, like,
or
if I
two.
asked you to destroy cities for me, you wouldn't do it, or like crush my enemies.
Ooh, well, who's your enemies?
Most of them are in this room.
I know. I also like them, so I can't really do that.
Would you rob a store for me?
Crimes. It seems like crimes.
Yeah, Willie wants to do crime. I guess it doesn't have to be something realistic because it's Willie's imagination, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like in his imagining,
Yeah.
he would want you to be a giant woman doing crimes at his bidding.
In my song, it would be all I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman who I have mind control over.
It's not as catchy,
Yeah,
but
it's not.
Yeah.
It's much less wholesome. I
it is
feel
more
like.
specific.
And then I'd use you. You'd have giant claws that you'd swipe at my enemies with, while I robbed Gotham
So
National
you just
Bank.
want me to be a giant cat?
Yeah,
So just make a giant cat.
but
if you have
I-
the power to make
no,
a giant
you
woman.
would. You would be. Do you ever play Darkstalkers? You'd be a much better dressed Felicia. You'd have a paw and a nice flannel on.
Okay.
I like this image of like you and Willie hanging out. Willie's thinking of you as a giant woman, and you're wishing
You're
for
just
something.
happy.
Yeah, we don't know what your wish is. We're not privy to that information.
You don't know what. I mean, you don't know what anyone's thinking. I talked about that in therapy today.
That you don't know what anyone's thinking.
It scares me. But yes, so I could always be looking at Julia and thinking, I just want her to be giant, a giant cat lady. No, why?
saying, "Oh, I know what it's gonna
Yep,
be."
I know what it's gonna be.
I know it's
I know
gonna
what it's
be.
gonna be. I know what it's gonna be.
I love that.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Julia thinks in words. Willie thinks
Oh,
in
you're
images.
just saying it. I like
Oh.
how happy you
You're
are.
just
though.
I was saying it out loud.
You're just hoping that Willie will listen to what the throwing of the penny is just to like a cover for. God, I hope he listens to me this time.
Yeah, but Willie's not listening. He's
no,
too busy.
he's too busy imagining this.
I want to see a mecha daddy Julia.
Mecha. So now I'm a mecha daddy.
A mecha cat daddy.
Okay.
Giant woman includes mecha and cat, just
Yeah.
sort of, I think, in general.
How do I?
No.
I think it's implied.
no shart. Is that a phrase?
It is now. You said it.
Ooh.
Is it a phrase in the future from where you are?
Yeah, daddy.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, daddy.
Christ.
What if I called
Are
him?
you a robot?
Well, yeah, he said mecha. I'm a mecha cat daddy or
Mecha
something.
cat.
Whatever the hell he said. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I'm
lost-
sensing a lot of animosity
lost
coming from Julia, and I just
dominion.
would like to clear the air.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to make you happy except stop saying daddy?
I mean,
that's not on
that's
the
it.
table.
Is that not available?
What if
Picking.
I called him Papa?
Oh.
Hey, Papa.
Can you try papa?
Papa.
Oh, I like
How do
Papa.
you feel about
Papa.
papa?
Work.
I used
Is
to
that
call
working
my
better?
my grandmother. We called her Mama because when my brother was being born, my parents were like, "What do you want us to call you?" And she was like, "Mother dearest," and
Oh.
my dad was like, "No." So she chose Mama.
Ooh, mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mama feels so grand.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, she was a grand woman. I called her grandmother.
Grandmother, please, more cookies.
Yes.
More scrumptious biscuits, grandmother.
Just thinking of grands and biscuits. Have you guys had Pillsbury in a while?
Yeah, man.
I love Pillsbury biscuits.
Yeah, I
good.
haven't recently, but I do.
They're good as
I
hell.
enjoy them. Yeah. This episode is not sponsored by Pillsbury, but if Pillsbury's interested in sponsoring an episode where we just draw with our mouths full of biscuits,
Oh, that would be an audible nightmare.
Ayo, poppin' fresh.
Or an audible dream, depending on who's watching.
I think I would quit the channel. Just straight up.
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, no.
I can take her place.
The
don't
contract
worry.
has been signed.
I am big into Robo Julia, though.
I'm a robo.
It's
Robo
very
cat.
cool.
I'm a robo me. I've got little claws that are sticking out of my hand. I need little joints. I
So
think.
you're robbing this building by holding it up?
Yeah,
and
I'm
just,
robbing
like-
the store by just like carrying it with me because I'm so big.
Yes.
oh, because Willie asked you to hold up the store.
Yeah,
And you took it
You
literally.
took it literally.
yeah.
Can I get all the monies that's inside?
Yeah,
And use them to make more wishes?
It's just spilling out.
That's the money?
That's the
That's
money.
the money.
So it's like a video game thing where it's
Yeah.
just like shooting out the top. And then it all
Oh.
goes into Willie's bank account.
I really wish that were true, like in cartoons where you like hit an ATM and it becomes like a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
It just shoots out money.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a store.
It's store.
I wasn't sure what it was.
It was a store. I robbed store.
You robbed store. You've deprived store owner of his livelihood.
Yeah,
How
I've
will he feed his children?
Maybe he should rob store. Rob store back, huh? Ever think about that? Got to get crafty, business owners. That's the
Julia
way of
Rob
capitalism. All right? You got to fight the competition.
This is all what you're saying, but it's just in a booming voice.
Yeah, booming robot voice.
And it's all meows.
And it's all meows.
Yeah.
It's a booming robot meows. This is what you're saying though.
Meow, 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 meow. The store owner's just like, what the hell is she talking about?
Yeah,
That'd be a good ass way to die, though. If I died that way, I'd be like, yeah.
Be a giant
Let it
cat
happen.
me? Is that what you're talking about?
By a giant cat, anyone. It doesn't have to be you, necessarily.
There is an episode of Steven Universe where he becomes made of cats.
Oh, that one's
also.
scary as
It is,
heck.
it is scary.
It's like a weird Akira reference.
Well, that one and also Frybo, both I feel like are.
Yeah. And
They put them
involve some
right back to back, and they're like,
heavy body horror imagery.
we're going places on this show.
Mm.
If you're not coming with us, now's the time to get off
Yeah.
the ride.
Yeah, they're pretty early on in the series.
Did I do it?
I think you did it.
Julia, this is a good draw. You still made it a good drawing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made it less.
I didn't do that.
Like Jacob's drawing has not dragged the episode down.
Yeah.
like it's more palatable now.
We got there.
palatable.
Congratulations, I fixed your mistake, Jacob.
Thank
That's
you.
what's
Your
what Willie
tower
was just
of
saying.
mistakes.
Your tower of
Boom.
mistakes.
Tower of
I'm gonna
mistakes.
spike this new microphone and just leave.
This has been Drawing Steven Universe lyrics.
Wait,
Yeah?
can I plug my show again?
Yeah.
Everybody watch my show. It's called The Spooky Show. Not everyone hates it.
Strong endorsement.
I really like doing it, and if more people watch it, the more I can make. So check it out.
Yeah, if you like Willie and you like spooky stuff, give it a watch.
I wear costumes on it.
If you like costumes,
And in the first episode, I have really big boobs.
It's got something for everyone.
it really has something for everyone.
I tried
give it
wearing
a,
Under Armour. It wasn't a good idea.
give it a shot. If you're hungry for content, it's there for you.
And like I said, not everyone hates it.
Yeah, I had fun on this episode. There's so many good Steven Universe songs, and I just love talking about how good that show is. So if you want to see us do more Steven Universe lyrics, let us know, or just other videos in general, leave them in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to Drawfee if you don't already. If this is your first episode, congrats on making it to the end.
Maybe try a different one.
I'm curious about your mental well-being.
Yeah, we did it. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Oh,
Ah.
oh wow.
Daddy.
I'm sorry.